Hello, Raiders and Raiderettes. How you doing? Chesty Puller here, also known as HSFIV in the Raid Shadow Legends community. Look, guys, I'm a relatively new creator. I'm not looking for a lot of people to join. All I want to do is help people when I figure something out. So I got Wixwell. He's level 40 there, as you can see. I was trying to build an Infinity team, and it wasn't working. And so I started looking at it, and I realized that the faster champions were outrunning the shields. That's pretty simple. Right now, I've got four um, uh, buff duration increase champions, all running at exactly 200 speed. My Acrizia is very slow, 166 speed because that's what I had her. I needed her to be 166 for a previous for my previous Ultra Nightmare team, which I was using um, Demitha, and it was a 2-for-1 speed team. But I wasn't getting this kind of damage. I was getting close to it, well over 100 million. It was great, but I kind of wanted to use my Acrizia faster. I really want my Acrizia to be faster. So I wanted to change this team. Currently in this comp that I have here, I've got Wixwell, who increases buff duration, and all my other buff duration champions are way too fast. My Demitha is, like 300 and something speed. So and I needed her to be 300 speed because I said it was a 2-to-1 comp. My comp in is 3-to-1. It's a 3-to-1 comp. I take 3 turns for every 1 turn of the clan boss. And the reason I'm getting that much damage is because I only last 50 turns. In this scenario here that you're looking at, we'll last about 250 turns, and we're doing close to 1 million damage um, uh, per hit, and so therefore um, we're going to do close to 250 if I kept this comp like this. But I'm not going to. I'm going to change it. I'm going to show you how I change it, and I'm going to build a champion for you, and I'm going to show you. Look, I got a rare champion level 50. Wixwell's level 40. Another 50 there in Sandlash Survivor. I just built her right now. I have never used her before. I didn't realize until I looked at her kit how great she is. She's actually pretty good. I got her confused with somebody else, and I thought, well, I don't want that because I thought that she had a bad something that she did negative in the kit. But that's not Sandlash Survivor. That's somebody else. And I didn't realize how good her kit actually is, particularly if you need someone to increase buffs. She also is a cleanser, and so is Anchorite. Now I don't have Anchorite built here. I will build Anchorite in a minute. There are so many buff extenders that I did not know. I just recently picked up Corvus, okay? And I have not built Corvus, but I can't use Corvus until I get books on him. But he is going to seriously increase this damage because he is going to throw on a bunch of buffs. Now, everybody's low level right now, and so I just went with 200 speed, but I'm going to change all that. I actually had to lower the speed of one of my champions, or several of my champions. I had to lower the speed. So the speed is actually key. Um, I just wanted to type it in here so that people would. Infinity teams um, must have similar speed. Well, my Infinity team has exactly the same speed. The only difference is my damage dealer is much slower. Now, here's how it works. If your damage dealer is much faster, your damage dealer will outrun the shields. If she's a little bit faster or he's a little bit faster, it's okay. Uh, they need to be similar speeds, like close to one another. If you want the buff extenders to all work together, you really need them to be perhaps the same speed, if you can. One or two speed difference, I don't think is a big deal. Um, but as I said, in this case, um, I have four buff extenders, and they're all exactly 200 speed. So Wixwell is a buff extender. Um, Sandlash Survivor is a buff extender. I was using um, and Valerie's a buff extender. I was previously using Demitha, and that speed was so fast she would just outrun the shields. I couldn't figure out why. I was watching her shields drop, 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 drop. I thought maybe the clan boss was getting through them, but that's not the case. Secondly, I put a shield set. I had to slow him down. He was too fast. And I also put a shield set on him. My Void legendary right there, Krisk. You don't have to use Krisk in this comp. You don't have to use Krisk. You can use any buff extender. Um, the only thing about Krisk, I'm trying to think what makes Krisk special. Um, oh, Krisk adds the. I think he's the only buff extender that adds. Um, but I have it turned off right now. But he adds what is it called? The protection, ally protection. So I don't know. Maybe I should turn the ally protection on. But his shields grow the slowest. If I turn on ally protection, I think, and the reason that his shields grow the slowest, you saw right there that he got the decreased speed. Okay, the decreased speed only comes up on the Spirit Affinity clan boss. Guys, I'm not going to make you watch this whole thing. We're going to end this battle. We're going to go back into it again. And I just wanted to see, like, we're at turn 45, and my shields are continuing to grow. I just wanted to see if they would continue to grow. This will mean that we will be able to go to 1,500 turns. So 1,500 total turns. Our turn or the boss turns will be about approximately 250 turns, depending on your speed. The faster you go, the more, and also my Demitha, or excuse me, my Acrisia, my damage dealer, is only 166 speed. I want to get her speed up. And the other thing I like about, well, I do like having a rare in there, but I think Anchorite will be better because Anchorite, another champion I have never used because I've had better options. You know what I mean? I've really never played around with this uh, deal that you call buff extension. I just never really did it before. So, I'm learning something new right now also. I've never really needed to use it before. Um, and this is my last key, and I really don't want to spend the gems on it, so I like to keep my gems over 1,500, so I'm way, way low right now. I'm also way low on silver because I've rebuilt so many champions. But I can show you a couple things here. This is a great tool here. Without this tool right here, you really don't know what you've got. So this thing is really great that you can look like this, for instance, increase buff duration, right? So I didn't know I had this many increased buff duration champions. I've never used it. Like I said, I just built Sandlash Survivor, and look at that. Did you see like level 8 gear and stuff like that? Um, I was only worried about speed. That's the only that this is an easy build, guys. Wixwell is going to protect your guys. I actually ran this with Anchorite, and Anchorite stayed alive. And I did not realize that Anchorite had no gear on. And his shields, because he's so slow, his shields were stacking like insane. And he didn't have any accuracy. Uh, he was doing his job though. He was increasing the crit rate, and he was and so this is another reason I think he will be work well with Acrizia. I don't know if I'm crit capped or not, but you see here this 292 speed, and then she goes even faster when she's in um, the clan boss because there's a clan boss bonus there for her. So she's way too fast. She just outruns the shield, and I don't want to mess up my good Ultra Nightmare team. Which, well, it's not just my Ultra Nightmare; it's all affinities and my uh, Demitha with Eris team. I use Fushan and Acrizia, uh, and the what's his name, the Bat. I don't remember his name, but anyway, I don't want to mess up that team in case this team doesn't work out. But I think this is going to be my new clan boss team. So this is how you build champions. I used to build champions terribly. Um, you look at what type of champion they are, right? And in this case, it's going to be a super easy build because I only have to deal with speed. Um, and I don't want to take away gear from particular champions that I'm using. Um, I only want to take from somebody really that I don't use very much. So right now I am not using Razelvarg at all. I need to rebuild him. He's not quite fast enough for what I need him for. So I'll take some speed boots from him. Those are just level 5 boots. That's why I didn't feel like that was stealing from him because he needs level 6 boots. Um, there's a champion I don't use. There is a double speed on that, so I think I will take that. That looks like that's going to be good. Um, and this should be pretty quick. And then I'll need to add speed to my Acrizia. It was hard to get her as slow as she is. She has no speed on her banner. She has no speed boots on. The boots that I have on her, they don't even make any sense. I think they're like hit point boots, but I just needed her to be super slow for that 3-to-1 comp that we have. Otherwise, if she is one speed faster or one speed slower, the comp doesn't work. The DPS has to be super slow in that three for one comp, um, because everybody else speeds everybody else up. So let's see here. I like that perception, and then we'll go with maybe um, a speed set, maybe. And like I said, there's certain champions I can't touch. That's a double speed there. All I have to do is get to 200 speed here. I should have taken the double speed. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know why I was looking at that particular. Oh, I know why. Because I actually do use the other guy. That's why. I don't use this guy. I used to use him. He's an interesting champion. for to get you past certain Doom Tower stages. Oella is another good one, but I don't have books on her either, so I cannot use her. But I really think Corvus is going to be he's going to kick up the damage a lot because he's a poisoner and he's probably the best clan boss poisoner. And I just got him. He's a level 50, I think, and he has no books, so I'll have to get him up to 60. So it'll take me time. I don't do these things fast because I'm not a coiner really. I don't want to spend money on it. And this team is getting the job done. I mean, I know this team's going to be good. This is going to be my new clan boss team for now. But Corvus is also a buff extender. I haven't read his kit, but I think he's a straight buff extender. Some of the buff extenders only extend certain buffs. But I think Corvus, I have to go check it out again because I can't remember. But I think Corvus, he's the one with the long, like bird beak. Um, and he's not, strangely enough, he's not a skinwalker. I think he's like Sacred Order or something. Like I don't know him that well. I've never used him. He's not built, and I just got him. I just got him. But when I read his kit, I was like, wait a minute, because this guy does a lot. And when I saw his rating, he's like rated number 5 for he's got a 5 for clan boss. So one speed set, one perception set, and then we're getting very close. Yeah, I won't even need really any. I don't think I'm going to need any more speed after this. Because this one other piece is going to get me up almost to 200. Provided it has good speed on it. Come on, triple roll. That should roll a triple. Huh. Well, I'd be in trouble now if I rolled a triple. Because now that would put me over 200. I'm thinking, no, not another perception set. Probably like a life set, like I don't. This would give me speed. Uh, this would give me speed that I don't need. It's gonna automatically give me speed because it's a perception set. Um, no, I would have to lose speed somewhere else if I took this because this is gonna increase it by 5, and if I get a speed substat, oh great. Okay, well, can't do that. I'm thinking a divine life. Perception's just no good because I've got 200 speed already. Now, Divine Life will give me a shield set, and one thing I'm not quite certain about, and I wanted to test, is I don't know that an artifact set can be extended. Like I said, I haven't been extending buffs, but it's a very interesting tactic, and I like it. See that helmet, no matter what level I take it to, um, it didn't have speed on it, so I won't be able to get any more speed. Got my silver down to 22 million. I usually have 100 million silver or 125. 125 is where I want to keep it at all times. But I've been building so many champions. I have been progressing though. I've been building a lot of teams lately. Yesterday, I think you saw a video. If you saw my video yesterday, I did the video on the Shogun Grove, and because I think that the Shogun Grove is the most complicated um, dungeon. There's not another dungeon that's so difficult to understand, I don't think. So let's take. I like the fact that I can swap her in, but here's another thing that now she gives an increased attack. Okay, that's a mistake actually. I think I just took her out and she gives increased attack, or is it Sandlash Survivor? I think it was let's see here. And the other interesting thing that Anchorite does, which I do like, is that Anchorite I think I just lost my increased attack, which was a mistake. Although I like Sandlash Survivor, if I don't have increased attack, it's not good. And now I need to get her faster. I want to get her up to 200 speed, or maybe a little bit above. Um, so see, those hit point boots do nothing for her. She doesn't care about uh, if any. I don't know why those are not attack boots. That is insane to me. I should have put. I'm gonna rebuild her. I now see a mistake that I made. Those should have been attack boots all along because the hit point part never did anything for her unless I was just seeking just to get that speed. But that's a mistake. They should have been attack boots or speed boots, but speed with attack on it is better. So this one looks pretty good. It would be nice if the Ascension was also attack percentage. That's too fast, though. That's too fast. I don't want to be that fast. And also, I don't want to be that fast. So I might need to use. I only have. That's all the speed boots that I have. I don't have many. After all these years, I just don't have many speed boots. Most of those speed boots I bought in the reason the rare ones there, I bought those. I bought those in the shop. If you I it took me like 2 years before I realized they're selling speed boots in the shop, and I've never seen anything better than a rare. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take the 4-star ones because otherwise I'm gonna be too fast. That puts me at 201, and that's fine. I don't mind being one speed faster because it'll take a long time to outrun the shield set. That should do it right there. Look at the prices of this. Just adding a pair of boots, man. 120. Wow. Um, yeah, Raid doesn't do certain things right, to be honest. That whole paying. Now let's see. Okay, now this one is Ultra Nightmare. I wanted the last time we were in Spirit was Nightmare. This is Ultra Nightmare. So what I want to see is if by the time we get to turn 20, if we're building up, then I know this will work. I've already completed Ultra Nightmare with my Demitha Eris Acrizia Fushan team. Um, and so, and here looks like we're doing a little bit more damage. It would be better if, yeah, I took, okay, we're doing more damage, but I took out the increased attack, which was a big mistake. I shouldn't have taken out the increased attack. Also, I'll bet you I can get Acrizia with attack boots and get her attack way up, and then probably increase this damage even more. So I'll work on that. But here's my point. All the videos that I watched on Infinity Teams, people were talking about their cats. They were talking about how something was OP and needed to be uh, uh, nerfed. They were talking about what donations they were given to what charities. They were talking about all this crap. I just wanted to hear how to build the team. So to build the Infinity team, you saw my stats suck. Okay, I got a level or 3 level 50s here. I got or 2 level 50s and 2 60s, and then Wixwell is a level 40. I think he's a 6 star. He's either a 5 star or a 6 star. But he was a 4 star yesterday. Or Wixwell was a 5 star yesterday for sure. He was a 5 star 30, and I'm pretty sure I did upgrade him to 6 star, but I might be wrong. He might still be a 5 star 40. Um, but like I said, I just built him. Um, and let's see. So he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's a 6 star, and he has a 4 star blessing on him. But this team would be better if I took out Sandlashed. And the reason I would prefer uh, Anchorite over Sandlashed is because Anchorite increases the debuffs on the clan boss. He increases, plus he decreases. Um, let's see. Does he decrease the buffs on the boss? Somebody in here decreases the buffs on the boss because it just happened. I think that's Sandlash Survivor. So that's actually a good thing that she does. But I really need the increased attack. Um, so I know this is going to work once we get to level 20. By the way it's been working, you notice how the shields aren't. The shields are good. They're all there. But and by the way, Mike Risk has a shield set on. I just built him today with the shield set. I took it off of one of my other legendaries. So now I have to rebuild her now. But it's not a great shield set. But by giving him a shield set, that's the first shield that you see on everybody. The one with the 2 blue squares and the 2 white squares. By giving him a shield set, Wixwell will increase all shields. So we have a double shield set, and those shields are gaining and increasing. Like you can see right here, everybody but Krisk has a massive shield now. Now Krisk, in just what 1 or 2 turns, he should have a massive shield also. But look at Wixwell's shield and look at the stacks of shields. In just a second here, I think after this hit right here, Krisk is going to go to a massive shield also. That massive shield tells me that the shields are growing so quickly that they're not going to come down. It doesn't matter what, you get to turn 50 or whatever. This is going to the term limit or the turn limit. I'm waiting for Krisk to get a massive shield because his shield isn't quite maxed out yet. Everybody else's shields are maxed out. And look at the stacks of shields. There, Krisk has a massive shield now, and he has 19 stacks. Acrisia has, I can't read it. Acrisia has the most. Acrisia has the most stacks. Wixwell has 11. Anchorite has 11. Sandlash Survivor has 12. 19 now. Krisk has 20 shields now. Acrisius has 12 shields. So, and the reason that on the Spirit Affinity one that he was that Krisk was gaining shields more quickly and he had more stacks of shields is because the Spirit Affinity does put the reduce speed on it, and that causes anybody to stack shields up more quickly because they can't outrun them. It slows them down. So now that I know that works, that was Ultra Nightmare. Like I said, I already finished Ultra Nightmare. Now we'll do a speed run in Nightmare because I still have to do Nightmare and I still have to do Brutal. I don't have another key just yet. So we'll restart it real quick and we'll do a instant battle, and that should be like 200 million or something, which is not bad considering I took off the increased attack. Dang it. Let's see. We're waiting for it to come back here. And I want to use, the next video I'll make is going to be an Infinity team for Hydra. I think I have a good team now that I think I can use this team. Mostly, it's going to have one extra champion in it, but I think I can basically use this and add one other damage dealer in here. I don't know why the video is freaking out. So 209 million, and I left the increased attack out. Shit. Shouldn't have left the increased attack out. That would have been a lot more. So I'll work on this, and I just wanted to show you real time how to build an Infinity team, what was important in the Infinity team, and how it worked. All right, guys, hope it was helpful. I'll see you on the next one. Tomorrow, when I get more keys, and after I fix this team, I'll show you my new results. And hopefully this helps. Have a good one.